worked at the dog track. I worked at the dog track for a little while, and take the dogs down to the box and put them in the box and all that, hide them and catch them after the race. And he worked there, you know, for minimum wage his whole life. And he worked about 2 other jobs. He couldn't read or write, and his son was a good friend of mine, and he was my boss at the dog track as well. He died fairly young. His daughter Judy, we called her Duty as kids because she, we were mean, man. Youngins are mean. I'm like with Chris Rock on that. Yeah. Some crazy terrorist shit happens, you can blame kids, man. She was deaf, and so she, we inherited, we didn't make that up. I mean, we heard other people say that. I'll lay it off on somebody else. She's probably a beautiful woman right now, doing well, hopefully. Me too. And she had them old big old horn-rimmed glasses, and she was tough, though. But he had a lot of things in the world to be pissed off about, and he never was once I ever saw him mad. And some people tell me, you know, like, well, your philosophy, when you start talking about stuff, it sounds kind of like Zen. I'm like, well, I don't know nothing about Zen. But, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't saying there is, but I know all about Larry Webb. So this is a song about him. I don't know if I'm going to call it the Ballad of Larry Webb or if I'm going to call it All We Have. I ain't made up my mind yet, so it'll make it on a record at some point.
You never missed a day of work, always had a kind word. 4 buttons on a worn-out shirt, but neatly cleaned and pressed. Couldn't read or write, but never failed to see a sight or hear sound. A triumph in this life, to watch it all go by with a smile. All that is, all that will be, all we have is each other. His son died young, his daughter is deaf as stone. His castle a shotgun house, an easy chair is thrown. He worked from day to night, and in the evening he feel his bout of pain. But every sunrise he greeted all with open arms and a love for all that is, all that is, all that will be. All we have is each other. All that is, all that will be. All we have is each other. Many thought him simple, but so few see the truth. So loud we live that we can feel the glory we want. And then I heard he died. that is. All that has been, all we have is each other.